Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. This is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. So guys, it's Sunday, my words are not working again as usual. We are going to check out for the month of March today. So it is the end of my March budget. I do actually have some money left in my purse, which is great stuff. I'll take you through all of my spending this week. We'll obviously check out for the month and then we'll just go through my sinking funds as well at the end, just to kind of finish it all off. So yeah, so I hope you've all had a really good weekend and a really good week. I've been away, which is kind of why I haven't really done much in the way of spending, which I'll sort of explain as we go along. So I'll just pop this to one side for now. So this week is the last full week of March for me, and it went from the 24th to today, which is the 30th. So happy Mother's Day to all of you wonderful mothers out there, whether that be mothers of real children, fur children, foster children, adoptive children, kids that just have randomly turned up on your doorstep from time to time and you kind of look after them. So I've had not so much of a lovely day today because we came home from London, but I've had a lovely few days away with my mum and my godmother, both of whom I absolutely adore and I couldn't be without. So if you are a mum, then I hope you've had a fantastic day and I hope you've been spoilt as well. Not always with presents and flowers and all that sort of stuff, but with the love of those that are around you. But yes, so Monday I ended up at WH Smith's a couple of times. The first time was for some I couldn't find my water bottle, so I ended up going in and getting a drink, and I think it was just like a little Rice Krispie square snack from there. And then the second time I ended up buying some mini eggs. So that was a total of £6.88 on the Monday. On the Tuesday I nipped to Asda on the way home just for a couple of bits for the train journey on Wednesday, so that was £4.05. And then obviously on Wednesday we did go to London. So this doesn't seem like an awful lot of spending for London, and it isn't. We had my sister and I had paid for the majority of things before we went away. So we'd paid for the train travel, the accommodation, and a couple of other bits. Then when we got there, obviously there was a little bit of extra, which I'll sort of take you through. But the majority of the spending, because there was 4 of us, my godmother went, I've got a credit card that's got 0 on it. Let's just put everything on there that we do together. And then when the bill comes through, I'll let you know what you owe. So there is going to be some spending from London that I don't know about yet. And that she'll just tell me what it is that I owe. And then obviously there was a couple of extras. So on Wednesday was just the train down. So my sister managed to get us some Seat Frog first class tickets. So I owe her the money for that. So that's gone on my family debt this time. And then the tube fare. So anybody that doesn't know, one of the easiest ways now to get around London on the tube is to just use your contactless card, or you can use your phone, your watch, whatever. So what I do is I just kind of use the contactless card on my phone, and then it works out your price and takes it out of your account the following day. So which is why you'll see that I don't know how much I've spent today on the tube. I am assuming it is the same amount as I spent on Wednesday, but I'm not sure, and until tomorrow I won't get a notification for that. So I spent £2.80 on the tube on Wednesday. On Thursday, Thursday would have been my godfather's birthday. So we had booked to go to the Ritz for afternoon tea. So it was something that you paid for when you got there. My sister told me the price that she'd paid last time she went, and that's what I'd already paid her. When we got there, we realised that the price had gone up slightly, so that was fine. And then because it was his birthday, we paid for a glass of champagne each. So obviously that money is also on my bill, sort of thing. So yeah, so believe it or not, it was £1.50 to use the toilet in Covent Garden. Being a Yorkshire lass, 150. I was desperate, otherwise I wouldn't have gone. So that was £1.50, and my tube fare for that day was £5.60. So what we did on Thursday is we actually ended up going to see Mrs. Doubtfire, which is what my auntie has paid for, and obviously I will pay her back. But yeah, so we had quite a long day in the end, because we did the afternoon tea at Ritz, and then we went to see Mrs. Doubtfire at Shaftesbury Theatre, which was absolutely fantastic. It finishes on the 26th of April. If you have grown up watching that film and you love it, and you get the chance to visit and see that show, please do. It's absolutely hilarious. It's got so many bits like from the film in there, which is great for nostalgia. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Friday, we didn't really do an awful lot on Friday. We did and my sister had bought like a treasure hunt, so we just had a bit of fun doing that for the day. Then we went for cocktails and some coffee. But again, my tube fare was £5.70 for Friday. Then yesterday I put £5 on the lottery, and the only reason I did that was because they'd sent me a thing to sort of say I hadn't used my debit card for a while, and it was expiring on there. And I just went and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll just put a couple of lines on. So I used some of my money, spending money towards the lottery. And then the tube fare, again, yesterday, we did cocktail making, which we'd already paid for, so that was fine. And the tube was £5.60. So today, all we've done today was go for some breakfast after we'd left the accommodation. And then obviously the train home. My sister managed to get first class for us coming back, so that obviously I need to get the price for that. And of course I don't know what the tube's going to be. I'm assuming because we did the same sort of trip today as what we did on Wednesday, it's going to be the same amount, but I don't know. So it will end up going on to here, next week's budget sheets, because I just don't know how much it is until tomorrow. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what that is. So that was my payment for the week. So yeah, from my own purse, it was actually really good. But yes, so we started off the week. I'm just gonna have a quick drink, and I'm just gonna let the dog out because he's just finished his Sunday night treat. There we go. So we started the week on £394.15, and my wage went in this week, which was £2,217.32. So that is my new basic wage, because I didn't do any weekends or bank holidays or anything like that on there. So that's going to be my new basic. So that left us with £2,611.47. Most of the direct debits that I was expecting to go out went out exactly as planned. The mobile bill was slightly cheaper. Not entirely sure why, I can't really work it out, but it is. So that was a little bit of a saving. Everything else, I think, was pretty much the same. My Prime hasn't gone out. Now, I noticed last month it went out on like the 4th, or this month, sorry, 4th of March. So I'm assuming that's going to come out next week, so that's fine. I can't actually tell a specific day because it comes out as an online payment, obviously, from Amazon. So we'll just have to wait and see. And my credit card didn't go out. So I mentioned this on a previous video, that I have taken out a new 0% card because the one that I had was coming to an end. So I've transferred that balance over. So obviously the direct debit didn't go out. The thing I'm waiting for is the statement that for that credit card, old credit card that should come out about the 4th, I think, just to let me know whether or not there is any interest or anything like that still to pay. If there isn't, then I will get rid of it. Obviously, if there is, then I will pay that and get rid of it. Because of that, obviously, my credit card, I don't get a statement for the new one for a month. So obviously that kind of gives us a little bit of a month free, which is great. And my Audible went out, which should have gone out the week before. Yes. Should have gone out last week, but obviously went out this week instead. So that ended up being £265.06 worth of bills, leaving me with £2,346.41. So this is where I've been really good actually this week with me being away, in that I've not actually spent as much out of my purse. So I spent the full £30 on food over lots of little bits. Obviously there's nothing left in there. Travel, I didn't actually spend any of it, and all of the tube money came out of like my spends and that food money, which was great because most of the food money was actually still in my bank, so that sort of worked out. So I've got a nice £20 there. Obviously I spent all of my spending money, and the miscellaneous I only spent a little bit, so I've actually got some change. So let's just take that out there. There we go. We can pop that lot back in there, pop that to one side. So this money is obviously going to go into challenges when we get to it. So there was only £2.30. So the food was completely spent. The fuel, I didn't spend anything. The spends I completely spent, and the miscellaneous only spent £2.13, which was a total of £52.13 in total. Excuse me, and leaving me with £2,294.28. So there is, I think, £22.87 here. So 20, 40, 60, 85, 6, 7. Yep. I obviously put the £5 into sinking funds, which was less than I wanted, but it's fine. £20 into Winning Wednesdays. Only £5 in the end into 52 weeks. I put £5 into Monzo for my the penny challenge that I'm doing with them. So I popped £5 across for that. I have put £23.54 into my savings. Now that is the money that was in my account the night before payday. So that's gone over to my credit card pot in Monzo. And my back to bank, I've got this little bag here, which should have £10.25 in. So I'm just going to check that. So we've got 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, £1. That's 5. So I'm just going to put these in pounds because otherwise my brain's not good for that. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, that's another £1. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, £10, 10, 15, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. So £10.25. So that's great. So I'm just going to leave that all to one side until we do the end of this. So in total, that was £91.66, leaving me with £2,202.62, and my overdraft was just £1.45. So that left us at the end of the month on £2,201.17, which is fabulous stuff. Really happy with that. So I'm just going to put this to one side. So obviously the £25 in notes I am going to put into the 52-week challenge, which is great because obviously I didn't have enough to stuff the full amount that I wanted at the beginning of this week, so that's great. There we go. So we're going to put £25 in here, so we'll just cross, there we go, 25, perfect. So that might mess around with, oh no, I've got 25 further down. I was going to say it might mess around with what I've budgeted to put in this time, but it's fine. So there we go, pop those in there. Not going to count it all out because I think that just spoils it. So that is the money into there, and the rest of this is obviously going to go into my penny savings challenge, which is great because I don't feel like I've put anything in here for a little while. So we had the 22.87 and the £10.25, which was £33.12, but we've just put the 25 away. So that means we've got £8.12 left of this penny challenge. Because I've just got back today, I've just like left everything on my desk. So I've just got bits everywhere. So I'll just get Bertha out ready. So let's have a look. So we'll start off with these big ones on the bottom. So we'll take off £1 and another £1 and the 50p. So that still leaves us with £5.62. So we'll take off that £1. Then we've got minus 99, minus 98, minus 97, minus 96, and that leaves us with 72p, which we have got there. So that's that one there, and then we can take off all of this on the bottom, which I've just noticed you can't actually see. So that was helpful, wasn't it? So let's pop all of this in. Apologies if you've got headphones. I know this tends to be quite loud. So I'll try and do it all in one fell swoop so it's not too much. There we go. So I'm really happy with that one. So that is the sort of close out for the month done. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do our sinking funds. So let's have a look. So we are in March. So let's have a look at this. So one thing I didn't look at was how much my emergency fund is on my Monzo pot. I forgot to check that. So I'm just going to leave that at 1,019 for now. I know it's probably gone up a little bit, but probably hasn't gone up too much. So we'll just leave it at that. So we'll start with our black binder as we usually do. So here we go. So our holiday money. So holidays has currently got £160 in the bank. And we've got none in there at the minute. So that's good stuff. This should start climbing now because I'm not paying my other half off. So that's good. So the boiler has got 1,435. So that's good stuff as well. So I need to arrange for them to come and sort that and do that for me now that the weather's getting a bit nicer. I didn't really want it doing in the winter when they'd have had to turn everything off. So my spa fund. So obviously both of those have gone up. The spa fund was £79 last time. We've got 20, 40, 60, 70, £82 in there now. So that's good. That is 82. Car maintenance had £107 last time. It's got 120, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20, 40, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 20, 40, 50. So it's got 150 now. So that's good. So obviously I saved extra money for that last time. Thinking that my MOT might be expensive, but it turned out to be just bog standard, so that was fine. Car insurance, I had £6 last time. It's now got £11. So that's that one. So there we go. And that's the black binder. So where my annuals are concerned, as I might have mentioned before, the plan is that once the boiler is done, I'm going to use what I call the scary dice for a different one just to help bulk it up, because obviously there won't be that boiler money needed for boiler. So Hair and Beauty has just got £1 in, and it had just the £1 last time. Date Night has got, we'll get rid of these. Let's get rid of those little 5p. We'll put those somewhere later. So I've got £22 in the bank for Date Night. So I had £10 last time, so that's gone up, so that's great. Gifts has got £9 in the bank and £1 here, so that is £10 in total. So obviously that's gone down, but I expect that too. Healthcare has got nothing as it did last time. House, I think, has just still got the same £40. Yeah, so that's fine. Shows has still got nothing. Fur Baby has still got nothing. Slimming World has still got nothing. And Self-Care has still got nothing. So the only other one that we've got is, of course, Christmas, which is in its own little separate binder. So we now have £240 in Challenge 1. And then we have got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So what's that? 240, 60, 80, 320 in there. So that is coming along nicely. Christmas is one thing I kind of wanted to get a bit of a wriggle on. Normally I leave it until after my holiday and then sort of start it. But I just want to be able to get it done this time so that we have the money and we can start Christmas shopping early this year if we need to. So I think that's everything. So let's just add all those up. So 1019 plus 11 plus 160 plus 320 plus 150 plus 1435 plus 10 plus 40 plus 1 plus 22 plus 82 is, oh, we have definitely gone up. Brilliant. So we've got £3,250. Oh my God. Which, no, 3250 minus 2980. So that is a difference of £270, which is fabulous, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I love doing that because it really does help you realise, you know, the difference in that. That's absolutely great. Right, I think the only thing we've got left to do then is we're going to get rid of this 15 pence into our penny challenge. So if we got a 15, we've still got the 15, so we'll take that off, and we'll pop that. Oh, bring Bertha back in. So that's great. Yeah. Yes. It's really wonderful feeling when you do the Sinking Fund update, because sometimes I am terrible for thinking that I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that, I'm not doing the other, and I'm doing really badly, and then I kind of look at that at the end of every month and I go, actually, you've got the sinking funds there, you've got this savings, if something happens, you know, you've got it there if you need it. So I've said it loads of times before, but if you don't do that every month, even if you don't do YouTube and you're just doing it yourself at home, please do just check those sinking funds, because honestly, you don't realise just quite how much money you kind of accumulate in sometimes. Right, that is me done for today. Thank you so much, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. There is, of course, the comments box down below, and I will hope you have had a lovely start to the week, and I will see you all very, very soon for my cash stuffing video. Until then, guys, have a great time doing whatever you're doing. Hope you've had a fantastic Mother's Day, and I will see you all very, very soon. Till then, take care and stay safe. Bye.